See and hear us. If you can see and hear us. Testing, testing. Hey, Jonna. Hey, Carly. I'm guessing you can. Okay, Arlene, Marcia. Hello, Donna. Awesome. Dawn. Beth. Check, check. Roger Dodger. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with weekly team call with Roxy and Brett for, what is this, Monday, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, baby, 2014. How's it going?
Hey, everyone.
Hope you're having a great Cinco de Mayo. We should have been in Punta Cana over Cinco de Mayo. You think they celebrate? That's probably just a Mexican thing. Like down in Mexico. Not like, you know, I wasn't meaning to be like.
I don't know.
I meant down in El Mexico. Anyways.
Have to forgive my face. I have zero makeup on. Zero. So.
You're beautiful.
Forgive me.
You're beautiful in my eyes. I only have eyes for you. Okay. Let's see.
We're glad to be back. We had a wonderful time in Punta Cana.
Punta Cana. It was an awesome trip. Those of you that didn't make it, we encourage you to really work this year. The incentive period will most likely start in August and go until the end of February. Again, that's what it's done for the past 2 years. And you have the ability to earn points and get yourself and potentially you and a guest a full all-expense paid trip to wherever Pink Zebra is going to send us all next year. So we had a lot of team members with us this time.
Yeah, we did. It was awesome.
We had
a lot that we hadn't met.
I know. Dawn Cassidy. That was awesome. Jonna Myers and her husband, Doug.
Hi, Jonna. Hi, Doug. Oh, yes.
That was awesome.
Sweet couple.
Yeah, and then we had some of our Oklahoma team, Alcie Duke, and her daughter Gina.
Alcie went with me last year.
Yeah.
We went together. She didn't go with me. She earned it herself. So.
Yeah. Then Linda Nichols, she's also on our team.
Yes.
And Lynn Blazer and Rhonda Rogers.
I know.
So, and then of course your sponsor, Amy Rose.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we had a plane full from Oklahoma.
Yeah, we did. We had what, 8?
There was 8.
I think 8.
Yeah, there was 8. And then Kayla Wyatt and her husband Brad.
Yep.
We also got to meet them.
Nice to meet them. Yeah.
Yep. Was that all of our team? I'm trying to. I think.
I'm scared I'll forget someone.
I know. I'm pretty sure that's all of our team members. Nicole Shinholtz was supposed to go. But she wasn't able to make it.
She's pregnant with twins.
Twins? I wonder if she's on or not.
I don't know.
Anyways.
Hi, Doug. Hi, Doug.
Okay,
That's Jonna's husband. Just saying.
Just saying hi.
Yeah.
All right. So one thing, since this is the start of a new month, what we would like to do is do some shout-out recognitions. Do your little shout-out thing.
Shout-out!
Some shout-outs for you all. You all had an amazing month of April, and so we want to recognize you. So if you had sales of over $400, comment, post in the comments with your sales total. So we're going to recognize all of you that are on the call that had 400 or more, and I know some of you had 800, 900, 1,000, 2,000. There was one person on our team had 3,000, over $3,000 in sales just last month. So
awesome.
If you can post your sales over 400 that you had for the month of April, we'd like to recognize you and shout out. Dawn Cassidy says hers was about 1,100. So that's awesome. Great job, Dawn.
Yeah.
Great job. Marcia Kearns, 800 plus.
Yes.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Jonna Myers, around 1,200. That's great. Great job. That's really, really good. I know there's more. I know there's a lot more.
I know, but there's not very many people on tonight.
Yeah, I know. What's the deal with that?
Oh, look.
Beth, almost 1,700.
Wow, yeah, all of these are like high.
Big ones, I know.
High 800, 900,000.
Almost 1,000, yeah, or more. Yep.
It's awesome.
Sandy Schaefer, mine was 517 and John's was 439.
Sweet. That sounds like ours.
Yep.
Like ours.
Oh my goodness, Carly. Yes, go take care of that. She said her
son
just swallowed deodorant and have to call poison control. Yeah, definitely go take care of that. Let us know how he's doing.
Swallow deodorant. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, hope everything's okay.
I tell you, life with kids, you never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Donna Chambers, 700 plus. Bobby Williams, almost 700.
Yeah.
Arlene Nappy, 450.
Awesome.
Bobby Joe DeBoard, 500 plus. Great.
Do we know Bobby Joe?
Made your first quick start. That's awesome.
Oh, sweet.
Congratulations. That's great. Okay, so let's go on to parties. If you had at least, I don't know, 2 parties last month, 2 or more, comment with how many parties you had, 2 or more, and then we'll see how many parties everyone had. Give it a second. There's a little bit of a lag waiting for these numbers to pop up.
I know. Sorry, just got here. What are we answering?
What are we, Dawn?
Welcome, Dawn.
Yeah, thanks for getting here, Dawn. We're talking about parties. How many parties you had last month? So we first did sales. If you had at least $400 in sales or more, post with your sales. And then how many parties you had last month, 2 or more.
Marcia had 3. Marcia Kearns had 3. Dawn had 2.
Dawn says her goal is to someday have 6 to 10 a month. Oh, I know. That would be awesome. I would love to do that too.
Oh, I know. I know you would. I would
love
it too.
Parties is the way to go. Parties, events are great. We love events. Of course, you all know that Roxy and I have basically built our business doing events. But, the parties, that's a way to get immediate income for the amount of time that you're in the party. It's the best return on investment that you can make. So parties is like the way to go.
Bobby had 1. Hey, that's good.
Yep. Dawn Robinson, sales over 2,000, 7 parties.
Woo! Dawn,
wow,
awesome.
High five. That's awesome.
Sweet.
2,000. Wow. Okay. Let's talk about sponsoring now. And 2 events. Bobby had two events as well.
I'm embarrassed.
Let's talk about sponsoring. It's okay. It's for the team here.
No, I mean,
if you had
for myself.
At least 3 or more, let's talk about sponsors. So how many did you sponsor last month? And go ahead and just comment with that. And thank you all. We had a couple join the call just recently. So thanks for dialing in, logging on, watching the Brett and Roxy show. The pre-show warm-up is recognition time. So we're going over events, parties.
Right here. Beth sponsored 1. Dawn 1.
I think I sponsored at least 4. Beth says 4.
I didn't. I'm sorry, Beth.
Awesome. Great job, Beth.
I didn't mean to cut you short there.
Dawn Robinson 1. Dawn Cassidy 1. Leslie Kelly
650
in sales.
I know. Wouldn't that be awesome? 650 people in 1 month. Woo!
Let's see. Jonna Myers. I think I had 3, but one may have been the last day of March. Okay, that's all right. Leslie Kelly, 2. Sandy Schaefer had 4. Great job,
Sweet.
Sandy. I know. I would one day like to sponsor like 50 in a month and be consistent.
What's
50.
the most we've ever had? Consistent 50.
I think the most that we've ever had is like 17 or 18.
I know 18 for sure.
Was it 18? Yeah. I guess
We've had people, the highest is 21, isn't it?
Well,
no, 30.
I think it was 30 in 1 month.
Yeah, during Christmas. Wow.
Yeah. So, anyways, great job, everyone. Keep sponsoring. You know what they say, that sponsoring is your income for forever. So keep sponsoring. That's the way that if you want to grow, then you've got to keep sponsoring. Right now, there's about 1,900 on our team, Jonna.
Woo!
Woo-hoo! That's
Who would have thunk it, people?
On the big team under Roxy's account. So that's about 1,900 total.
That's the pink team.
Yeah, we have the pink team, then we have the white team. The white team's a smaller team underneath Roxy that's underneath me, and we have about almost 600 on the white team.
Woo!
So 600 and then 1,900 on the total. So that's where we're at. And what's amazing is that you remember the very first reunion?
Yes.
We had 40 people.
40 people.
We thought we were just, 40 people.
And I was a manager. I thought I was hot stuff.
The very first reunion, you were hot stuff. The managers and above
I was.
got free registration.
It was hot stuff.
You're still hot stuff, baby. You're my hot stuff. Hubba hubba.
Stop it.
Gucci,
Gucci.
Gucci, Gucci.
Gucci, Gucci.
Okay, for those of you on the incentive trip. Gucci,
Inside
Gucci.
joke. Sorry. Okay.
I'm hot stuff, says Dawn. Yes, Dawn, you are hot stuff. And Jonna Myers is hot stuff. You got they're hot stuff. And if you made it on the incentive trip, you're hot stuff. So
No matter what. That's just automatic.
Yeah.
Hot stuff, yes.
But anyways, very first Pink Zebra reunion, that was 2012, August of 2012.
Mm-hmm.
Roxy had been in for, about 8 months. We had 40 people on our team, and we thought we were doing really well. A year later, fast forward a year later, we have about 640 people on the team. So from first reunion to second reunion, 640. Okay. 600 some difference. And so last reunion, 640. This reunion, I'm projecting us to be.
You said 2400.
I said 2,400, but it's probably going to be closer to 2,300. So, it's then now tripled. So, it's just.
Awesome.
It's amazing, but you have to sponsor, and your team has to sponsor. Like you guys going out and sponsoring and building your teams is how our team, and that's just how it works, and that's how all direct sales companies works, network marketing. So you have to know and understand and realize that you have to build and you have to sponsor and you have to keep doing this. And if you stop, then your team may continue to grow, but they may not, okay? You're going to get those ones that fizzle out, and you know that, we know that, and so you have to keep on sponsoring. So just be relentless and focused on that sponsoring, and you will get the desired results. It takes a while, and we've talked about this, how you spin your wheels, it seems like, for a long time before it really starts growing, but then you reach a point, and I call it this critical mass, where all of a sudden now your team is doubling every so many months, and it's like a snowball going downhill, and the further downhill it goes, the faster it goes, and the bigger it gets, and so it's going downhill and it's getting bigger, 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 and that's just this compounding effect. So awesome. Let's see, when do we get to see the videos from the trip? We took pictures. We took a couple of videos.
Yeah, I had several videos.
We'll have to post those. So we'll try to do that. What do you think is driving that? I'm guessing the growth. What's driving the growth is the company, the Pink Zebra company, and then also everyone's enthusiasm for it, because that's contagious. So like whenever you see us and we're so excited, and then you're excited, and then you go out and you share the excitement of Pink Zebra with your friends, family, people at events, at parties, all that stuff, it creates excitement. People want to be involved with something exciting and ground floor and unique, consumable, different. I mean, we've got almost every single thing that you can think of that you would want to look for in a direct sales company, we have right here. And it's like, it's starting to take off like just a rocket ship. So all of you are in at the right time, the right opportunity to get in on all this. So
yes. Right before you get started with the topic for tonight, I'd like to do another giveaway. So I need numbers.
Oh, are we doing that again? Are you writing all these down this time?
Yes, look, I've got my pen and I've got my pad here.
Good luck with that. I had fun last time writing down all those numbers.
I know. I'll do it while you're talking and things like that. So I just need numbers. Your ID, your consultant ID number, please. No names, just... Well, I guess it shows up under your name. Social security
number, date of birth,
blood
mother's
sample,
maiden name, your first pet's name, where you were married, where you were born.
Okay, better get started.
Okay, all right.
Look, there's a lot more people have logged on now, and you can tell it's like 15 minutes after 8, so they've missed
the pre-show.
They've been conditioned to, miss the antics or whatever.
Hey.
And now they're ready for the meat.
We might see that number start dropping off because I think some people come in early just for the pre-show.
Okay, maybe. Okay, you go ahead and start.
Okay. Here's the mouse. Okay.
I need the mouse.
All right, so tonight we're talking about 6 tips for dealing with negative people. Okay, so dealing with negative people. Now, we all have to deal with negative people. If you haven't dealt with them yet, then you've most likely lived in a bubble, or you've been on remote island where you have no interaction with people, because interacting with people, period, you're going to run across negative people, the types of people. And so what we're going to talk about are 6 different tips, and there's many tips. There's way more than 6. And if you just do a Google search, you can find lots of different information on how to deal with it. You may have your own way of dealing with it. These are just some tips that we have for you tonight, and some of the things are what we actually use with friends, family, and team members. Yes, there are some negative team members, and you will have negative team members, and you can't determine who joins your team. Some people say that you can interview and you can do all that stuff, but really when it comes down to the end of the day, are you really going to turn someone away from joining your business? You can try, but if they're determined to join your team, they're going to join your team without you even knowing about it. Okay, so at the end of the day, usually we're not going to turn anyone away because it is an opportunity, and if they come in, maybe they have a good network of people and they may be able to grow a big team. So anyways, so number 1, what we're going to do is you're going to listen to them. So our first tip in dealing with negative people is listen to them. And you're going to try to empathize and understand what they're saying. And the reason that this is important is because think about when you're being negative, or you're, complaining, or something's wrong, and you're just venting. When you have your spouse or a friend or somebody, you want them to listen to you. You want them to validate, what you're saying. Now, you don't have to necessarily agree with them and say that they're right in what they're thinking, but you're at least validating their feelings, and you're at least listening to them. And that's very, very important. And people, we need that. We need to be able to feel like we're being listened to, feel like we've been heard. And if you're not, then that kind of fuels that negativity. It's like, oh, well, no one wants to listen to me anyways, and no one cares about me, and it's this, it keeps going down and down and down. So if you can, listen to them. They'll, be appreciative, and you may find out something. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is help them. Ask how you can help them. A lot of times they're trying to figure something out, and they have no idea how they can get out of the situation that they're in. Maybe if it's a team member and they're trying to come up with sales and they're just like, I've tried this, and I can't do this, and I can't do this, and no one wants this. Well, instead of, just ignoring them and saying, well, I'm sorry, you're just being negative and I can't help you, offer some solutions, ask them how you can help, listening to them, those things like that. And you may be able to turn that around. You may be able to offer some advice to get them out of wherever they're at. So helping them would be another tip. Okay. So number one is listen. Number two is helping them, or offering to help, asking them to help, what kind of help you can provide. Number three, you can limit contact with them. So we all know those type of people that constantly are negative, and everything they say and do is negative, negative, negative. And well, what's something positive? Or why can't they ever talk about the good side? Or why can't they see the good things in life and all that stuff? If you consistently are around those type of people, or you have those select few, you can limit your contact with them, and that will help. I mean, you hate to ignore them. Don't just outright ignore them, but limiting contact will greatly reduce that negative interaction that you have. Because when you're with someone that's negative, and if it's just you and them, and if it's negative, 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 that's going to bring you down, right? And you don't want to be brought down. In fact, I was reading about that 30 minutes with a negative person and a negative conversation, 30 minutes can feel like 2 to 3 hours. Now you think about that for a minute. You're having a conversation and it's only lasting 30 minutes with somebody, but yet it's in your mind and the way you feel, it feels like you've been talking to them for 2 or 3 hours. That sucks. That's not good. So you don't want that. So limiting contact would be one way to kind of deal with those that are consistently negative. You've already tried listening. You've already tried to help them. Limit that contact, and that would be a way out of that. Number 4. Do you want to take any of these?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you done with all the numbers?
Yeah, I think so. With this one.
Oh yeah, that's not right. You'll have to see who that is. Oh, right there.
I know. Anyways, okay. Number 4. Okay, remember that negativity is contagious. Don't get sucked into their drama. But also remember that positivity is contagious as well.
You want to expand on that?
No, you can go ahead.
I love you.
You're doing a great job.
Okay, so negativity is contagious. All right, so
it's easy to get sucked in.
It's very easy to get sucked into the drama and people's soap opera, right? Yeah. And whenever you see that, you can make the choice on how you're going to respond to it. So sometimes you have to talk and get things out, and you have to maybe it is something really bad, maybe it is a problem, and if it really is a problem, then you can discuss the problem, but you also need to discuss a solution out. If you're always talking about the problem and how bad things are and blah 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 this and blah 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 that, it's just a downward spiral, right? And you're just going to keep going further and further and further, and it's not helping anybody. So it's this contagious, this negativity that just keeps, it's a vicious cycle is what it is. And so pulling yourself out of that. But then on the flip side, positivity is contagious. So
kind of like in Consultant Corner.
Yeah, sometimes.
Bit, you know, it's like, don't get sucked into that. It's so easy to.
Yeah. Well, and Facebook in general is very drama filled. I mean, you can definitely get pulled into to Facebook and some of the drama that happens in there. So be mindful of that. So it's not just in just with face-to-face interactions, it's also social media, things like that. So be mindful that negativity breeds negativity, and it is contagious, and you don't allow yourself to be subjected to that.
When we were doing this research, I read one that said, you attract the people to you that you are, kind of. And that made me think, oh my goodness, how many negative people do I have in my life? Because if I have a lot, then that means I'm negative. I'm a negative person. So that was kind of got me worried. I was like, okay, am I negative? Are all my friends negative? But no, it's not.
No, it's not. You're not negative. Okay. Yeah, Dawn Cassidy says negative just draws more negative energy in situations to you. Yeah. And on the flip side, positive does that too. So if you eliminate the negative or you at least increase the positive, you will get more positive. So just like negative gets more negative. So, all right. So that was number 4. Remember that negativity is contagious.
Positivity is contagious.
It is, yes. Number 5, help them focus on the larger picture. So a lot of times, maybe it's not that they're a negative person. It could be just that they're having a bad day and they're just focusing on the negative. And sometimes the negative are just these little bitty things, you know, and they're these little bitty things that make up the whole picture. And a lot of times the whole picture is still positive or things are still going good, but it's these little bitty negative things that they're focusing on, you know, like, you know, I don't, you know, or like, you know, you get a shipment of Pink Zebra in, right? Your order.
Yeah, I could
and maybe
see
it's, there's lots of different things, but
yeah, this one is directly related to direct sales in general.
Oh, yeah.
You've got to keep your eye on the big picture for sure.
Well, like, say you place the party order and you get everything in perfect except for one thing. And you know, you focus on that one thing out of that order that was broken or missing or whatever, and you know, you tend to focus on that, and you kind of, you know, neglect customers, you neglect, you know, your other things because you're focusing so much on that, when the big picture is it's not that big of a deal to tell somebody that it's going to be, you know, their order either didn't arrive or it was arrived broken. You're going to replace it. You're taking care of it and just kind of be done with it, you know.
And a little side note to that, that if you if you're passing out orders and you get stuff and something's broken and you go to deliver that to the customer, or you know, if you have a positive attitude about that, like, I got everything in and unfortunately this was broken, I've got it taken care of, here's this, you know, as kind of an I'm sorry thing, but it's coming in, and if you have that type of attitude, like, it happened, you've taken care of it, it'll be in, here's something to tide you over, thank you for your order, and you don't let any of that, oh, I'm so sorry it was broke, and I hope you're not upset, you know, that type of thing. If you go in there with that positive attitude, like, I've already taken care of it and it'll be in, you know, soon, that helps also alleviate a lot of gripes and grunts and things like that. So I just had to throw that in there.
Yeah, if you complain about anything to your customers, they're going to complain. All right, and you're going to have the customers that are going to complain, period, and you can't help them, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. But the ones that are complaining or feed off of your energy, and that's how, I mean, your team, potential team members, potential customers, your customers, anybody, your upline, everybody feeds off your energy. So if you're putting out negative, then you're going to get back that negative. And so you need to realize that and understand that, you know, if you tell, customers, yeah, I can't believe the shipping is just blah, 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 blah. Okay, blah, blah, blah. You're going to get that back from customers. And you know what you're going to get back as far as negativity? 0 orders. Okay, that's what you're going to get, because people are going to say, oh, well, that's not right. I mean, even the consultant says that. So you need to be positive, and if you don't agree with something, then you don't have to support it, and if you don't support it, then, you know, you don't have to be in Pink Zebra or wherever. I mean, you choose where you want to be. I will say that there's a lot of consultants making good money with Pink Zebra, so you all have this opportunity to make excellent money, especially in the next 12 to 18 months with Pink Zebra. So keep working it. It's not going to happen overnight. I want to talk about dealing with, well, hold on. Let's finish our 6 tips first. The number 6, do you want to do that?
Yes, don't let them get to you. Tough skin. You have to have tough skin. You have to let it roll off your back.
Okay. Is that?
Yeah.
That's.
I don't know what else to say.
So,
you know, I've said many times whenever we first started this, you know, being a teacher is kind of conditioned to gripes and complaints, you know, and concerns from parents and what have you, you know, but with this, it was, people that I didn't know. And it was at the beginning, if somebody unliked my Facebook page, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm crying, oh my gosh, and there are people, I was just talking to someone the other day on Facebook, there's people that are like that, and I was so there, I know exactly what it is, but you just kind of, over time, get a little tougher skin, and especially, when you have a team as big as we do, and we have people contacting us, of course, from our team, but we have so many people contacting us from other teams asking us questions, and it's just, and if they're negative, it's just, you've got to let it, roll off. Thick skin.
Yeah, you cannot take all that negative, and you can't dwell on it. If you dwell on it, if you make it personal, then it's only going to wear you out. And if you get worn out, you're going to have a tendency, and that's how we all are as human beings. If you're tired, what happens? You get cranky, If you get worn out and you're so tired of dealing with, all the negative because that's all you're getting, then, and you're internalizing it, then that's going to only hurt you. So just let it go. What's that famous,
let it go, let it go. I've not seen the movie, but I've heard the song
1,000,000 times.
I know the lady that sings it was Rachel's mom off of Glee when I used to watch that.
Anyways.
Totally random fact.
Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't even think about it. Don't dwell upon it. It's only going to hurt you. You're going to have those negative people in your life, in your family, and your team, in your everyday outings. You're going to run into these negative people. So those are the 6 tips for dealing with negative people. We're going to go over those again real quick. It's number 1, listen to them, try to understand where they're coming from, and empathize. Okay, so listening to them, that's very important. I asked Rox, I said, what's one of the main things whenever you're dealing with a negative person? And she's like, listen. That's one of the main things, listening to them. One thing that we see from other team leaders and just in direct sales period is that you're going to have a lot of people griping and complaining, and you can choose to say, well, screw it, you need to figure it out on your own. This is what it is, and if you're not smart enough to do that, then that's your problem. I mean, you can have that attitude, or you can listen to them and guide them, direct them, and that ultimately we think is the better road to choose. So,
and that kind of just to kind of put in there as well, kind of in the same category, but not really, not necessarily complainers and negative people, but high maintenance people. I know that could probably be. That could probably be a whole nother video, but you can use these same 6 qualities that or 6 tips. Thank you. Dealing with high maintenance consultants and team members that need you too. So kind of applies to the same thing.
Okay, so number 1 was listen. Number 2 is help them. Ask how you can help. Okay. Number 3 was limit your contact. Number 4, remember that negativity is contagious, and that also
positivity is contagious.
Now, why did I get the negative and you get the positive? I guess I chose that, didn't I? I'm not negative. Now, Roxy. Number 5, help them focus on the larger picture. And then number 6,
don't let them get to you.
Let it go. Let it go.
Let it go. We have no idea what we're saying.
Hey, I heard that song on the radio this morning.
I've heard it many times.
Okay, so those are the 6 tips. Now, some types of people to avoid. Okay, so and in dealing with these type of people, you're going to run into these people as your spouses, your siblings, aunts, uncles, moms, dads, grandpas, in-laws, friends, co-workers. You're going to run into all these types of people, okay? And some of them will be very, very supportive, of what you're doing in direct sales because direct sales is not normal. This is not normal. Roxy doing this and me doing this full time from our house is not normal. Okay, you're going to run into people that see that and say, okay, well, I support you, and then you're also going to run into people that see that and are totally against you, and they will be negative and they will be on you and harping on you. If that is a spouse, we pray for you. It's very hard if you have a negative spouse to come out of that. We've seen it time and time again where you have somebody that is on fire for Pink Zebra, and their spouse has quenched the fire. They've just doused it and they've extinguished it. It's all gone. And they were so excited, but it was the spouse, and or it was a mom or a dad or somebody very close to them, a sister, somebody that they valued the opinion of, and that's where that let it go comes from. That you just have to know what you want to do and go with it. But
we still, from parents, from our, well, your mom's real good about it.
And my dad's good.
Yeah, and your dad's good about it. My mom, my dad, you have a degree, you're a teacher, you should, what are you doing? That type
Not
of thing.
so much anymore, I don't think.
Well,
I think we're proven.
I think that it maybe, what am I trying to say? Maybe I think that they don't vocalize it as much because they know they're like hitting a wall, but I think those thoughts still go through their mind.
Maybe.
They're not watching, are they?
I don't know. Okay, so some of the other type of people, some of the people that you may want to avoid, or just know that these people are out there. Okay, so number one, your inner critic. Ooh, we all have that one. Okay, the negative voice inside your head. The thing that is saying that you can't do it, that you're not good enough, or that you will fail, or why are you even trying, or all those negative things. That is like the number one person that you need to avoid.
And that, of course, that's with everything in your life. You've got that negative talk in your head.
See, you just thought you were coming in for direct sales training, and you're getting life training on the Brett and Roxy show. Yeah. This is life. This is fist bump on this one.
Oh yeah.
Boom. Okay, so your inner critic. Number two.
Bad news bears.
The bad news bears, baby. Who are bad news bears?
They are, well, they're the ones that always talk about
everything bad.
Yeah, everything they focus on the bad, of just the bad stuff. Bad news bears,
Bad news.
Kind of like what you were saying, the liner. Everything's perfect, but the liner's broke. Well, that liner's what they're going to focus on. Bad news bears.
Bad news bears. Next, the gossipers.
And as women,
gossip. Gossip.
And I tell you, this is one thing that I have really, for about the past, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years, I have really, really, really tried to not gossip. And like even my last few years of teaching, I would try not to go into the teacher's lounge because it just, women, us women, we like to talk. And so I really, really, really tried very hard not to gossip. I'm not saying that I don't, okay? That's not a miracle worker. I'm just saying I try to be aware of that because
some people gossip more than others. And so, none of us are perfect,
Yeah.
But if you know that there's certain people that like to give the juiciest, and, we're so, all of us are suckers for the juicy stuff.
Yeah.
So, just be mindful of that. Don't partake, okay?
And if you hear anything, you keep it. That's another thing I really, really strive to be is I do not pass on information that... Anyways, go ahead.
Next one.
The Chicken Littles. What were we talking about?
Chicken Little says the sky's falling.
The sky's falling. The sky's falling. That's just negative people. Everything is...
Whoa. Everything's bad. It's just the boys.
Is that an earthquake?
No, it's just the boys shutting the door.
Okay. Did the camera rattle? The boys came in from outside and it's like the whole house rattled.
Okay, anyways, Chicken Littles.
Yes, yes. The sky is falling. Oh, everything's bad. Everything. Oh, no, it's going to fall apart. Oh, that type of thing. Worry warts, I guess, too.
I'm going to go to this one here.
Okay.
The Drama Queens and Drama Kings. Okay. Mm-hmm. You know where they are and what they are. They're always making a big deal out of nothing, usually. Trying to start something for whatever reason, trying to make it all about them. So watch out for them. You want to do one of those?
Well, Dream Squishers, that kind of goes along with what?
Squashers.
Squishers, squashers.
It's so squishy.
Oochie coochie, I don't know. Yes, the manipulators.
Yep. The can't please thems, the people that you just can't please. Doesn't matter what you do, they're always going to have something to say. So, try to avoid those people. You're never going to be able to please them. It doesn't matter. So just don't worry about it. Again, let it go, right?
Let it go.
And manipulators.
Yeah, I said that.
You said that one? And then the unforgivers. So the people that are unforgiving and, that are in your life and just have seen your mistakes and will not forgive you for that. I mean, that's being negative right there. Another one is that, in this direct sales industry, I guess, I mean, you and I, we didn't start out as direct sales people.
Right.
You're a teacher. You were a teacher. I have teaching in my background, but also IT, information technology is my background. And so when friends and family see us, they see basically the IT, Brett the IT, and Roxy the teacher. They don't see us as direct sales or knowledgeable in direct sales. And so your family and friends will have this view of you. And this view is formed from what they've experienced from you or what they know of you. But that doesn't mean that's who you are. That's who they think you are. You're who you think you are. And if you want to be a direct sales guru or you want to be a direct sales rock star, then you can do that.
You can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Let it go. Okay, we're missing the Thunder game. Oklahoma City Thunder, LA Clippers.
Bye, see ya, peace out. We love our Thunder, though.
Game 1 of round 2 is tonight. It started just a little bit ago, so we got to go Thunder up, baby. Anyways,
love our Thunder. Okay.
All right, so let's see if there's any questions. Let's see.
I have all the numbers here.
I'm not seeing a whole...
well, that's okay.
Okay, if you have a question, please post it. Post it now. Oh, that's nice, what Dawn says. Roxy, you're so positive. I can feel your positive energy in Punta Cana. You both are so positive and beautiful inside and out.
Oh, sorry you miss Dawn. Dawn's a little lady. She's
Amy
little.
Amy says, when I was with them back in August, their positive energy and excitement about PZ was just amazing. Oh.
I know. We need to get together, Amy.
Okay. I don't see any questions. So, are we doing a drawing here?
Yes, I sort of got it all together here. So,
okay. So
I'm just going to...
Here, I hold the thing, and then you point.
Okay.
Okay. And... Whoa. You missed the paper.
Sorry.
Okay, right there. Stop. Okay. Right there.
64090.
64090.
Who are you?
64090. 64090. 64090.
That's
we're waiting for confirmation.
64090.
Okay, so hopefully whoever it is still on. and we'll get a name, and then you can message Roxy
your address because we don't have your address report.
Get your address right
Me!
now. Amy Mayberry.
Amy!
Well, how about that?
Sweet! I should have that memorized. Woo! Amy! Yay! Yay! Awesome!
Okay, congrats, Amy.
Yes. And I think I do have your address. I know I have your address. You don't need to send it to me. I already have it. So, awesome!
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Well, that was it. Hope you all enjoyed the team call, and we will see you in Facebook and back here next Monday night. Anything else you want to add?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think so. If there's a certain topic you would like to see us talk about, post it on Facebook in the group page, and we will try to get to it.
As long as you're not negative. I'm sorry. You're not. None of you are negative.
Yes.
If you're on this call, you're not negative.
Always take requests because this is for you guys. So if you have a topic, please let us know.
Call the Brett and Roxy hotline at 1-900. Okay, never mind. Thunder up. We will see you later. Sprinkle on. You guys are amazing.
Love y'all.
Peasy out.
Yep. Bye.